Remember when you were a kid and summer felt like forever? Now you blink and it's Christmas again. We all know this feeling. When you were 8, waiting for your birthday took an eternity. Now, birthdays show up like aggressive subscription renewals. Monday becomes Friday becomes Monday again. The seasons blur together like a time-lapse video. But here's what's actually happening. This isn't just getting older. Your mind is literally experiencing time differently than when you were younger. Right now, the part of you that keeps track of time is running slower than it did 10 years ago. Your mind has gotten so good at handling daily life that it's accidentally hitting fast forward on your existence. Think about driving to work this morning. Remember any of it? Of course not. Your mind erased it because it seemed unimportant. Another moment lost to efficiency. Let me show you exactly why this happens and how to make time feel fuller again. Chapter 1. Your internal clock. You have an internal speedometer, and it's powered by your mood and energy. Here's something fascinating. The same chemical that makes you feel good also helps you track time. Every moment you experience gets marked by tiny bursts of this feel-good chemical. More of it? More moments get recorded. Time feels richer and more detailed. But here's the tough truth. After your mid-20s, you produce less of this chemical each decade. It's like your life is gradually switching from high definition to standard definition. Think about older people, who always underestimate how long things take. They'll say something was 5 minutes when it was actually 15. That's this effect in action. Time becomes compressed in their experience. Isn't it ironic? We obsess over capturing everything on our phones, but our internal camera is slowly running out of film. Time isn't actually speeding up. You're just taking fewer snapshots of it. Chapter 2. The fraction effect. Let me show you something mind-blowing. When you're 10 years old, 1 year's a tenth of everything you've ever experienced. That's a massive chunk of your existence. But when you're 50, that same year is just a tiny sliver, a drop in an ocean of memories. Your mind constantly comparing. Every day gets measured against all your other days. It's like adding a page to a book. Add it to a 10-page book, that's significant. Add it to a 1,000-page book, you barely notice. This creates a strange effect where your life feels divided into chunks that seem equal. 5 to 10 feels as long as 10 to 20, which feels as long as 20 to 40. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. We spend our youth wishing we were older, then the rest of our lives wishing time would slow down, the ultimate cosmic joke. By 30, you've already lived through half of how long your life will feel. Chapter 3. The memory effect. Your mind doesn't actually have a clock. It just counts memories. Think about it this way. Time isn't about hours and minutes. It's about how many memorable moments you collect. More memories? Life feels longer when you look back. Fewer memories? Years collapse into nothing. But here's the problem. Your mind becomes incredibly good at ignoring repetition. That daily commute? Deleted. That same lunch? Gone. Watching that show for the 10th time? Your mind keeps maybe 2 moments. When you're young, everything is worth remembering. First day at a new school. First time staying up late. First time feeling heartbroken. You were basically a tourist in your own life. Every day was an adventure. Now, you're on autopilot. The part of your mind that stores memories actually gets smaller as you age. The harsh reality, most of your weeks vanish because your mind decided nothing interesting happened. Chapter 4. Why kids experience more. Children are basically living in slow motion. Kids naturally run hotter, think faster, and notice more. They're essentially living at a higher frame rate. Everything moves quicker inside them, so the outside world seems slower, like living in a different dimension of time. But there's more. A child's mental filter, the part that decides what to ignore, doesn't work properly yet. They literally can't tune things out like you do. Every bird, every conversation, every texture gets noticed. You know how your phone dies faster with every app open? That's a kid's mind. Everything is running. Everything matters. Kids can't skip through boring moments. Remember staring at the classroom clock? Every single tick mattered. Plus, children are constantly growing new brain connections. It's like they're filming life in ultra high definition while we're stuck on low quality. We say kids have short attention spans, but they're actually experiencing more per second than we are. Chapter 5. The Repetition Trap. Your Tuesday looks exactly like last month's Tuesday, and your mind has noticed. Your brain loves patterns and efficiency. Repeated experiences get compressed, automated, then forgotten. It's like your mind has a skip button for your daily routine. Same breakfast, same route, same conversations, same evening routine. Your mind stops recording because it already has this episode. You're living in reruns without realizing it. When life becomes automatic, time literally disappears. You've driven home and can't remember the journey. You've scrolled for hours and retained nothing. Entire months become a blur. Here's the terrifying part. The better you get at life, the faster it passes. Being an expert at your routine is actually stealing your time. Your habits take over, your awareness checks out, and suddenly, you're wondering where the year went. We perfect our routines for convenience, then wonder why we can't remember our lives. Join our YouTube membership for exclusive perks like early access to scripts, input on future topics about productivity, and connect with a like-minded community that gets it. Click join below and let's build your easier, more intentional life together. Chapter 6. Your body's rhythm. Your entire body keeps time, and it's gradually losing the beat. You have a master clock in your brain that conducts everything. But as you age, this conductor gets tired and the rhythm gets messy. The orchestra falls out of sync. Your energy patterns flatten out. Young people have huge energy swings. Wide awake, then crashed. But aging smooths these waves into gentle ripples. Here's something wild. Your body temperature affects how fast time feels. Warmer, time speeds up. Kids naturally run warmer, which partly explains why time feels slower to them. Your sleep hormones decrease. Your stress patterns change. Your internal calendar is basically falling apart. Like a watch losing time each day, even your organs keep their own time. And they're all disagreeing about what time it actually is. This chaos means you can't properly place memories in time. Days blur together because your body literally doesn't know what day it is. Chapter 7. The Focus Problem. Switching between tasks isn't multitasking. It's erasing time. Every time you shift focus, you create a blind spot, a gap your mind doesn't record. Check your phone 20 times an hour. You just created 20 holes in your day. 20 missing moments. Your mind literally stops recording during these switches. It's like your awareness is constantly buffering. Here's what's tragic. We check our devices constantly looking for something interesting, creating hundreds of blank moments. Hard tasks make time drag. Easy tasks make it fly. But modern life is mostly easy tasks on repeat. Your ability to hold multiple thoughts shrinks with age. You can't track as many moments at once. It's like trying to follow a story while someone keeps interrupting. Your focus is your time machine. Chapter 8. The Golden Years. Think of your most vivid memory. Let me guess. Most happened between 15 and 25. This is universal. First kiss, first car, first apartment, first real failure. Your mind was recording everything during these years. Nothing escaped your attention. Why? Your brain was still developing. Your emotions were at maximum intensity. Everything felt significant because it was. These years create who you are. Your story crystallizes. The music you loved then, that's your music forever. Everything else is just noise. Your mind was most flexible then. Every experience left a deep mark. You were literally built to form memories. A memory-making machine at peak performance. No wonder life feels faster after 30. You already lived the most memorable part. Chapter 9. Breaking the pattern. Want to slow time down? Start living like a tourist again. New experiences are time's brake pedal. They force your mind out of efficiency mode. Take a different way home. Try a weird restaurant. Use your other hand for simple tasks. Travel feels longer. because everything needs attention. Your mind can't skip ahead when it doesn't know what's coming. Every moment becomes significant again. Learn something hard. New skills create new mental pathways, which create new time markers. That's why your first week somewhere new feels like a month. Here's the beautiful secret. Being bad at something makes life feel longer. Struggling creates memories. Perfection creates amnesia. Exercise grows new brain connections. Meditation increases present moment awareness. Both literally expand how time feels. Meet new people. Have weird conversations. Your mind remembers real connections more than screen time. Chapter 10. Your time prescription. Let's get practical. Here's how to expand your time. Every week, do one thing differently. Nothing huge, just different. New coffee place, different playlist, unfamiliar walking path. Your memory will wake up from its slumber. Every month, learn something frustrating. Confusion makes time expand. New language, musical instrument, art class, dancing badly. The worse you are, the richer time feels. Every year, do something that scares you. Fear makes your mind record everything in detail. Your mind saves scary moments in high definition. Put your phone away more. Every notification steals a moment. Create device-free hours. Your awareness will return. Stop making everything efficient. Inefficiency isn't failure, it's richness. You can't stop getting older, but you can stop disappearing. Your mind might be changing, but your life doesn't have to blur by. Time isn't moving faster. You're just sleepwalking through it. Wake up. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Also, let me know your thoughts on what I just shared. Oh, and there's more. I've just started a Patreon to help support these videos and connect with you more directly. Check out the link in the description if you'd like to join.